Hello, welcome back to my channel. For today's quick tip, we're going to talk real quick about how you have to, in order to accelerate efficiently, you need to be able to brake. So today's quick tip is going to be mostly for people who are engaged in some kind of athletic activity, whether it's amateur sport or professional, whatever, it doesn't matter. This is broadly applicable. So a lot of times when we're looking at sporting movements, people will identify the prime movers that are involved in that movement, and they will want to develop those, which is good. You should do that. However, the flip side of that is we also need to look at the fact that the body is a system. It works synergistically. And while I believe personally that single joint work and isolating things can be extremely beneficial, you want to make sure that you're not ignoring the fact that the body works as a system. So what I'm getting at with today's quick tip is, in order to effectively accelerate, you need to be able to brake. So some quick examples are, if we look at the hamstrings versus the quads. I know sometimes when people are trying to develop the ability to run faster, they will look at the posterior chain and they'll want to develop those hip extensors, the hamstrings, because that is what propels you to move fast. However, if the quads are weak in relation to the hamstrings, a couple things happen. One, the weaker the quad is, the more contact time you have on the ground in the sprint, and that will make you slower. Okay, so the stronger the quad is, the less time that foot's going to be on the ground with each step. The other thing is, if the quads are weak in relation to the hamstrings, it makes it harder to change direction. So if you're so for like football, soccer, sports like that, lacrosse, if you're to a lesser extent baseball, if you're moving in a direction and you need to change directions really fast, your quads have to be able to brake you, slow you down, and help you change direction. So we could go on with examples ad nauseum. Just the main point is, if you're identifying your prime movers, that's good, but also identify the muscles that work with those prime movers to decelerate the limbs. Athletes tend to get injured when they don't have the ability to decelerate limbs. So we don't want to just look at the prime movers. We want to look at the synergistic muscles that help with the sporting movement to have a healthier athlete. So that's it for today's quick tip. Thanks for watching.